It's a lot more strategic. Getting inside is going to be key in the big fight.
Kept my hands up the whole time. He didn't land one clean shot on my face. A couple knees inside. But all the kicks I was able to kind of catch and get back at him. So overall, I give myself a C+, but I need to bring it up to an A because the guy I'm possibly going to be fighting is bigger than him, better than him, faster than him too. And he's not going to be just tapping me. He's going to be trying to make those knees that connected with this part of my chest connect with the other part of my back.
Coming up, a journey into the dangerous jungles on the Burmese border, where we hope to learn the secret defensive techniques of an ancient form of Muay Thai that some thought was lost forever.
We're headed north, deep into the jungle near the River Kwai, on the border with what used to be called Burma, but is now Myanmar. This region is second only to Afghanistan when it comes to heroin trade, and gun battles still break out between smugglers and Thai security forces. But we were on our way to the camp of Krav Prang, master of a secretive form of Muay Thai called Chaya.
I feel like we're infiltrating a ninja camp.
Thailand is 95% Buddhist, so we weren't surprised when Krav Prang welcomed us to his camp with a traditional Buddhist ceremony.
He accepts you as his student.
Master Priang is a little pit bull. You can tell right away. I mean, he's very reverent and he is very calm, but you can tell behind those eyes he's a fighter.
How do the techniques that are used in Muay Thai Chaya differ from techniques we see when we see two guys fighting in a ring?
สมัยนี้เป็นมวยที่เอาไปส่วนหนึ่งก็เป็นกีฬาเท่านั้น
The Thai boxing nowadays that you see the ring sport, they only took a little part of us. You know, it's washed down to almost nothing nowadays. Most of our technique, you know, is used to harm a person, to take them down so fast. That's a battlefield fight.
And one of the first things we learned was that in a battlefield fight, a good defense makes a great offense. Wow. Yeah. The defensive abilities of Muay Thai Chai technique are pretty much all elbows. And they use them as they're striking as well.
I can barely see one of those things.
You notice how they finish off the opponent every time they throw them?
Right.
They don't just keep them down there.
Every time they're catching something, they're giving something back. They're not just, you know, it's not just like one guy's attacking and one guy's defending. It's like they're both constantly attacking and defending. They gotta be so quick to do that. I mean, it's just so much to think about.
And that's the end of the fight.
In the ring sport, when a person punch and you try to move back, and you try to return the punch, it's too late.
Basically what he's saying is, as he sees the other guy move, he's stepping in first and blocking and coming with the elbow. Instead of moving off the punch like this, it's too late because he'll be away from your punch. So when he comes in, bang, bang, he's hitting him with the elbow. Krav Prang taught me that the one thing you never do as far as his style is concerned is back off. Oh. A lot of places we went, like Fairtex and Saraburi, there was a lot of defense. There was a lot of backing off, shucking and jiving, you know, Muhammad Ali type movements. There was none of that here. It was straight aggression, straight ahead. Even their defensive moves could be considered an offensive move because if the guy doesn't get out of the way, he's going to catch an elbow right in the throat.
But normally, each strike we would block with elbow. Offender hurt more than the defender.
That was really intense. I can't believe how fast those guys move.
Yeah, they're a lot faster than me and a lot faster than you, unfortunately for us. When we step into the ring against a champion, I think we can take this, put it together with everything we've learned.
But you're feeling a lot more confident than I am.
Later that night, Kru Prang told us the story of Nai Kanam Tom and how he used Muay Thai to change history.
ต่อไปจะเล่าถึงเรื่องประวัติเก็บประวัติชาติไทยนะ
I will tell you about a small part of Thai history.
เมื่อประมาณ200 ปีมาแล้ว
200 more years ago,
ชาวบ้านสิงห์บุรีถูกปาดต้อนไปสมัยสงคราม
a farmer from
ครั้ง
Singbuli
ที่2
get captured by the Burmese
เมื่อครั้งกรุง
soldier.
กรุง
They took him to Burma
และ
and
ถูก
made
ปา
a
ดต้อนไป
slave
อยู่
out of
ที่
him.
ประเทศพม่าถึง10 คน 90 คนต่อ
In history say he performed ancient Thai boxing and can knock off 10 Burmese boxer in front of the Burmese king.
โดยใช้แม่ไม้มวยต่างๆ
He
ประมาณ
used his
9 ไม้ 10 ไม้
Muay Thai Muay Thai to knock them off.
สามารถน็อกคู่ต่อสู้เพียงคนละไม้เท่านั้น
And he can knock each Burmese boxer by single strike.
จนได้รับฉายาว่าเป็นนายขนมต้ม
They
เป็นนัก
call
มวย
him
ไทย
Nai Kanom Tom, the Thai fighter.
After winning his fights, Nai Kanam Tom was freed by the Burmese king. He returned to the Siamese capital of Ayutthaya and spent the rest of his life teaching Muay Thai. He became known as the father of Muay Thai and really created what is today Thailand's most famous sport.
Inspired by the story, we arose at dawn and headed off to meet Kru Prang. Come down here and he's already up doing an hour of Tai Chi on the rock.
ทัดมาลา
Working with Kru Prang and learning the Chai techniques is such a beautiful environment, yet it's so violent and he is so strong. Such a small man to have so much power. And Muay Thai Chaya training was as different from training in the States as you could imagine. Over the next few days, Jason and I were introduced to the traditional methods of Muay Thai training. We kicked banana trees to toughen our shins, dodged lemons to improve our accuracy, chopped leech-infested waters to avoid blinking, and practiced meditation to clear our minds.
I feel like a piece of meat at this point. I've been beaten and prodded and bitten by every bug out here. I think I'm learning things and I'll be able to put into use and that are practical. But the environment, as aesthetically pleasing as it is not fun to train here. I feel like we've been kind of shopping at grocery stores. We've been kind of picking some of this fruit, some of this, some of that, some of that. And I feel like Master Prang is kind of the cook that's able to congeal everything together.
I think I'm ready.
And then our jungle training was over. It was time for one of us to put our training to the test. To risk sprains, broken bones, a concussion, maybe even worse.
Time for one of us to be chosen to step into the ring with a real human weapon, a Muay Thai champ.
Bill and I were as ready as we could ever be. It was time to take Sidyard Tong up on his challenge to fight his champion. So we traveled to his camp in Pattaya on the Gulf of Thailand. By the time we got there, Kru Yod Tong had already made his decision.
We couldn't understand what he was saying, but we could guess.
ชกกับยอดเดชาอันนี้ดีกว่าคนนี้บิ๊กใหญ่ไปอาจจะชกกัน
Because I'm twice as big as Yadacha, Kru Tong thought a fight against Jason would be a better match.
เอาคนนี้
your Desha.
Disappointed. I came all the way to Thailand to fight, so he's got a bear in his corner. I'll come running. Whatever you need, brother. Yadacha was training right next door. Like most fighters, he had taken his trainer's surname Yad as his own. It's a way to show honor and loyalty to his camp.
But he's brought honor in lots of other ways, too. Yada Cha became the 2002 Lumpini champion and has since traveled to many countries, devastating his opponents. I'm a little nervous. We're definitely not on our home turf, and even though I've fought professionally before, I really don't know what to expect. The whole environment is completely different from an MMA fight in the States.
Ready, big man?
And despite my hard training,
As hard as he hits you, you hit him harder.
I'm definitely no Muay Thai master.
Just try to remember the defensive stuff we learned, man.
Not like my opponent.
Gotta be honest, I was feeling okay till I saw the ambulance here. Remember, it doesn't kill you, just ups your insurance premiums.
Side angle, baby, side angle. Nice. Come on. Hit it. Nice. Peony champs, nothing, baby. Nothing, nothing, nothing. The fight would take place in a competition ring at the camp. A place for regional bouts, but also hosts world champs like Rob Kamen and Musashi.
This is my insane butt going in to fight some bad-ass Thai guy.
Kru Yad Tong provided us with a fighter's robe and a traditional mongkong, a headband that's been blessed by Buddhist monks and is supposed to protect its wearer from harm. We'll see if it works. Get in there and screw his ass up, brother.
The fight began with a ritual called a ramui. The movements represent a fighter honoring his camp or trainer. Fighters also bow to the four corners of the ring to honor the four noble truths of Buddha: compassion, temperance, prudence, and justice. Then it was time.
Bust him in the chops, man. Every chance you get, he starts throwing hard, you throw harder. Circle right, where's the power leg? Circle right! Our strategy was simple. Get close and use our size and weight against the lightning fast Yadacha and his powerful kicks.
If I could get inside, I could use my wrestling clinch and my Muay Thai knee strikes we learned to devastating effect. But getting inside a guy as quick as Yadacha is easier said than done.
He's good, man. He's hard to get inside. I'm having a real hard time finding range on him. I'm covering up most of his shots. He's not connecting, but
He's not hitting with much. Clinch him up and use some wrestle. Show him a little wrestle.
His missed knee strike was my chance to get inside. But with his speed, I couldn't hold him in the clinch.
Take him down! Go ahead, Jason!
I hoped my spin kick would catch him off balance. It didn't. Yadacha was just too fast. Every time I tried to get close, Yadacha pushed me back with a defensive kick called a teep.
I'm low with the right, okay? He's doing all this jumping and crazy bullshit.
that's what they do. He's getting in. He's not connecting with anybody. He's getting in there tight. His knees are annoying.
There you go, wrestle! Guys!
Finally, I got in, and the takedown almost worked. But he recovered and was back in the fight. And then he showed me that he knew how to use all 8 limbs. It's not an officially sanctioned fight, so the referee will decide the outcome. No surprise.
This is a lot of fun. He's really skilled and fast. His shots are really precise.